Okay, welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. It's been a few days since I last played. I kind of got addicted to Arc Raiders, another game that came out, and I'm really having to shake that off. But I have my notebook. I have written out that there is a lockpick 3 thing for me to grab, and I would continue. One of the other reasons, it was very, very small, but actually, I did this mistake again. I played a little bit of Outer Worlds 2, and then realized I wasn't recording, and there was just kind of that dissonance in my brain that I was like, I don't know. But it wasn't even that much, looking back. I thought I lost like 30 minutes. It was actually like 7 minutes. It's just me coming down to here and dealing with this little area, so let's keep the cannon going and figure out, oh boy, what we can do. Alright. I'm gonna have some. Oh, wowie. Okay, gotta reload. I think it was here. I hope you closed your eyes. Spoilers in the loading list. Sisty Pig Essentials. God, this thing is gross. Do they just yank stuff off the Sisty Pig? Like, this will be delicious. A piece of bacon. You just rip it off of the pig. Oh. I didn't see you here. Have I explored this rooftop? Again, it's been like probably 5+ days since I last played. So I don't remember completely what I have or haven't checked out in this particular little domicile. Wow. Thank you for the mag picks. I still can't really use right now. Alright. Let's make my way down the cliff wall. I'll need to choose my landing spots a bit more delicately. Fall damage is pretty high in this game. But of course, you know, when you have so much momentum and you're just trying to see where you're going in the first place, it can be rough. Oh, wow, okay, alright. I mean, you know what? No. Fuck. I grabbed all that stuff, and now I gotta do it again. We're gonna quick save. We're gonna quick save when I get to that edge there. Wait, what was that saying? Inventory items you don't want can be marked as junk? Oh, sweet. Okay. That's good. I did not see that before. Thank you, loading screen tips. Inhaler charge. Give my little bit extra money. These poor soldiers that died all the way up here. Probably trying to force someone to do something against their will. Okay, alright. At least now I have... We're gonna have the inclination. I assumed too much that I would be able to make it down this cliff wall without that much issue. Clearly that's not happening. I'm gonna quick save. I did just see an autosave happen there anyway, so we didn't really need it. But, okay, alright. We'll try over here. Oh boy. Son of a bitch. At least I have the quick save. I would like to say the first time I did this, I didn't have this much problem. I died one time, and then I made the correct assessment going down. The alternate timeline, me, who actually hit the fucking recording button that day, did really well in comparison to me now. I do think this fall damage is a little crazy though. Like, this really isn't that high up for me to just keel over dying. Ah, like, dude, I sound like I'm falling on my head here. Jesus. I need to just pull out a shotgun. Or the shotgun revolver. Oh shit! Something's underground. Oh, it's behind me! It's the dreaded crabble. I was like looking at the bottom left, thinking something was gonna tunnel its way towards me. I was wrong. No. The crabble up here has loot. I must get the loot. Especially because I don't think the enemies respawn in this. I think when we kill them, you know, obviously if you kill something in real life, it stays dead. But in terms of the game, I don't think there are respawning enemies. I think you can legitimately permanently clear out the map, so I gotta be careful about that. Not in terms of like, I don't want to clear out the map, but in terms of, I gotta make sure I take everything they have. Blech, that's not the flashlight button, there we go. K is... Okay, I guess just the character screen. Are there other ones? Obviously, J for journal. H and M for map. Ah! I hit V. Valerie healed us, as she should, I suppose. Eviction notice. I don't think this person's gonna notice the eviction notices. Oh yeah, the radio. What about intestine? Not being where it needs to be? I mean, it sounds like a fun song, but it's also kind of crazy.
Perhaps if I subjected it to a large amount of N-rays, then hit it with the hammer.
Hold on. I'm taking this from you. You didn't notice. Perfect. Hello there!
Hello there. Welcome to my little slice of paradise in paradise. I didn't hear you come in. I'm focused something fierce on my current project, you see.
Yeah, so focused you didn't see that your house is surrounded by crabbles?
It is? Fascinating. Did you see any unusual behavior? Any changes in crabble familial dynamics? Or the emergence of any new evolutionary traits?
No, but I did just come through an area that supposedly has like a bigger crabble. I'm not smart enough to access it. Should I have been looking for such things? We are talking about crabbles, right?
Oh yes, crabbles are fascinating. So much nuance and personality. You can tell how they're feeling just by listening to how they clack their shells.
Oh, all right. I'll keep that in mind the next time I'm around one. In a non-violent capacity, of course. I mean, I do have a crabble on my ship now.
Thanks, friend. Now, back to my experiment.
Okay. Can I assist with this?
I can figure out how to rearrange all the molecules in the crabble egg one by one. With a hammer.
Like a regular hammer, or... Guessing the project you mentioned before has something to do with that crabble egg.
Well, aren't you the observant one?
Hey, don't be mean.
Crabble egg. I'm more than happy to tell you all the details of my project, since you asked.
I absolutely did not ask you that. No. Go. Let's hear it.
Like I was saying, friend, this here crabble egg is gonna make me a mountain of bits. See, crabble eggs contain carbon, oxygen, iron, and are each self-contained units. You know what else has all those things? Skip drives. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna make me a mountain of bits selling skip drives made from crabble eggs. I'm basically there. I just need to figure out the process of turning the eggs into skip drives. And I'll be off to the races.
Yeah, you're right. You gotta figure out the whole rest of the owl process, huh? Okay, well... It's a pretty crazy idea. There's no... You know what? Go for it. Get out there and make your dreams a reality. Or, that is one of the absolute most stupid, idiotic, slack-witted things I've ever heard. Right, good luck with all that. Or science, to... I don't have it. God, there's so many crabble things related to having science up. Look, we're gonna go with the first one. Go out there, make your dreams a reality.
Wow, really? Everyone else told me I was mad. I really appreciate your words of encouragement, friend. I'll make sure you get one of the very first crabble-based skip drives.
Please
take this.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.
Thanks. Good luck with the skip drive. You know, with the logic of like, oh, it's got carbon, iron, blah, blah. You could probably turn a person to a skip drive. Although that would be pretty cool if a person could have the ability to travel interstellar space instantaneously just within themselves. You know? Basically teleporting themselves from one location to another. Oh shit, there were survivors. Alright, let's go deal with them. And with that, I guess I caught up to what I did without recording. But I don't remember what prompted me to check that if I was recording in the first place. That other time. Some curiosity in the mind.
Hey, got a distraction for you.
I gotta keep my reloads. Gotta keep my reloads. No 40% damage reduction. It lives. Where are you running? There we go. Ah!
No offense to Val, but it's real nice having someone watching my back who ain't in constant need of recalibration.
I was just trying to pick you up.
Need something, Commander?
I think I'm good. We'll talk more later. Those dialogue options that seem like they'll tell my companion members to leave are too mean. I don't like that. You know, some people are so like anti-companions in video games. It's really surprising to me because I'm really not at all. If I could have every companion with me in these adventures, I wish I could sometimes. You know, maybe up to like a certain limit. I think once you're at like 5 people running around on a planet, it might be a little bit too much. But 2 also just feels so small when you have, from what we're gonna see, a list of 6 overall companions. And while there's always a chance that I will replay a game eventually, there's no way I'll ever play a game enough that I'll hear every permutation of like party members chatting together or reacting to things. Where the fuck am I? Where am I? Oh, I'm back at the regular landing pad. Okay. Well, I guess that concludes my little jaunt around this area. I can't really do anything about the mysterious cave. I don't think I'm gonna do science at all. Maybe. It's gonna be weird. Science in the first game, you needed science in order to be able to access some of the weapons that were unique and cool. And, you know, obviously the more science you had, the more weapons those more damage those weapons did. I don't know if that's going to be the same case here, like that you need to have science in order to use them, because that kind of sucks, right? It just meant that I didn't use the cooler, unique weapons of the game. Especially since I knew that even if I did level up a little bit, they'd be so underpowered in comparison to what else I was building towards. So yeah, you know, if they give me like a cool little electro ray or something, maybe we'll use it. What the hell? Did I ever look over at this little hologram here? I probably passed by and didn't really think about it.
At the risk of sounding glib, that ain't a good sign.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Okay. Free shotgun. Thank you, soldier. And you say it's functioning normally, but it's all flickery. Is that how it's supposed to look like, Valerie? I guess I was intended to come out this way, down this ramp, see the Auntie's Choice sign, the dead soldier, and then be like, whoa, what happened here? Auntie's Choice must be really messing up. Instead, if my memory serves me right, I just ran off like that way and then went to the right. Is there anything down here? In this landing pad that's being absolutely devoured by barnacles? Ooh. I mean, this landing pad's really cool. Though it's pretty intimidating how messed up it is. I think we're good to make our way back to town. Although, hold on, I should check the ship, see how my crab pet is settling in. I think her name was Lucy. Lucy! Find yourself in a dark space with no light? Try using your flashlight. I wish that had popped up way earlier without me having to like find out randomly. No, I'm good. Lucy? Lucy, where are you? Lucy? I think Lucy's supposed to be here. Oh! Okay, that's weird. That I actually had to choose Lucy here. Okay. Good work, Lucy. Whoa, what is that? Lockpick 11? That's a ways away. Alright. Someone said I missed an item on my ship, though I don't remember exactly where it was said to be. It's been a few days. But I think it was supposed to be down here. Maybe in a locker? Or maybe this is it. And you know, this is just something I can't access currently. That doesn't feel right. Why would I need to be told about a thing I can't actually currently access? I don't know. Alright. Let's get out of here. I don't remember the state of my inventory or what paths I was going to be going down. We can continue here. But we'll pick it back up. Alright. Let's head back out there, but before we do, I read over my previous notes. We actually do have a mission over here to go check out real quick, so I'll fast travel. And we'll turn in our comic books. Maybe we'll get more than just money. I would like more than bits this time. Mayhaps I could get a gun. Or even I'll take modifications for my currently existing guns. Maybe she has some really weird stuff, like she has a cosplay outfit that can serve as armor to make me look more like an official Earth Directorate soldier or agent.
You've returned. I take it matters are progressing well?
Yes, I'm halfway through. I have 4 more volumes.
Ah, well, then here are your rewards, per earlier terms discussed. I trust you'll find it all useful. Return with the remaining 5 volumes to complete the set, and I shall provide you the rarest rarities available to me.
Okay, alright, she gave me a 1% damage buff for everything. That's very acceptable. Even if I'm not like a big fan of tiny incremental stuff like that. I guess it'll add up across the whole game. Especially since we are on the hardest difficulty. And that means there are some things that would probably be really bullet spongy. I need all the help I'm probably going to need. Alright. Do I even need to be back here? Oh, right. I was going to go talk to Milverstreet, potentially. What was this one? You learned that Savannah, former confidant DeVries, is hiding out in an abandoned chapel near Fairfield. Got you. Okay. Well, we already started Milverstreet's thing, so we'll go over there. Maybe get ourselves a new companion. If she managed to make it back here safely. And then I can tell Milverstreet.
Appreciate you undermining my work, Minister. When have I ever not made a go of a job for you, huh? Is it so damn hard to extend a mind of trust?
Calm down. You know well it would not have been necessary had you completed your task in a timely manner.
I'll calm down when you stop bringing your little excuses. How about that?
My, such aggression. You scarcely need add hostility to your list of inadequacies,
Hey, you two. Why are you arguing out like that?
Ain't so sure you want to work for this imbecile, friend. There's more menial jobs where that came from.
Don't worry, I already don't really want to work with him that much.
Long no mind. The individuality encouraged by Auntie's choice sometimes inspires employees to speak out of turn. How has your progress been? Have you acquired what we discussed?
The secrets of mental refreshment at your fingertips. I don't know about this. I was hoping that I'd be able to, like, deny him access to it.
Excellent! Pleased that someone in my employ can be relied upon. Here, have one of my finest suits as a token of thanks. May it aid in your capture of hearts and minds.
Again, you gave away my job and told my replacement to send me home. That don't make me wayward, and it sure as shit don't make me unreliable. If this contract weren't staying my hand, I reckon you'd be answering to it right about now.
Ooh. Minister, let Inez fix her graft, then you won't doubt her efficacy ever again.
You mean grant preferential treatment to a subpar contractor? And I suppose the bits for such a procedure shall simply manifest from the ether?
And if I die or leave, how do you reckon failure to retain an enhanced soldier would look to upper management, huh?
Please pay this disgruntled employee no mind. What would she do without Auntie's hand to guide her if she were unemployed?
Oh,
I should think death a preferable alternative.
no.
I'd rather be a down and outer for the rest of my life than crushed under your counterfeit leather boa boot a second longer. I quit!
Wow. Let's see. Haha, yes, now punch his hat off. Oh my god. Nice move. Independence will offer you many opportunities. Some more legal than others. I was like, haha, yes, now punch his hat off.
What? I have done nothing to deserve such barbaric treatment. This is unheard of, and I might add, you'll not be welcome with an Auntie's choice once more. We'll not take a contract shirker back into our fold.
So you say, but Auntie's choice ain't seen a trooper like me before. You'll regret counting me out. Till then, I hope you choke on your mock apple martinis. And you, I got a proposition for you. Come find me when you're done with this clown.
She will most assuredly regret her decision, most assuredly. Now, if you're quite finished urging others to assault my headwear, let's move on. The acquisition of this information is but the first part of my plan to bring our foes into the fold and to ensure my future. The second is my operation in Westport.
Yeah, okay. I'd have to be pretty thick-skulled to not realize you want me to ask for more details.
I should have known better than to try to bait an individual as savvy as yourself. I shall speak openly then. Bringing Westport to heel will deliver me not only my future, but the tools to aid you in your endeavor to enter the Vox station.
Okay. Nope, not dealing with any shiftless refugees. No. Skip the preamble. What do you need?
Verily, on to business. I've a kit of supplies to aid you, items to cajole or to dissuade. Sabotage the town or sway the citizenry. The choice is yours. Should pose no trouble for a go-getter like you.
I am down to dissuade. Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any? Yeah, wait. Why is converting Westport subjects so important?
Westport represents a challenge. The challenge presented by the majority of the Protectorate. Fairfield citizenry were given ample incentive to fold, for they could see the freedom we offer firsthand. But the people of Westport are stubborn enough to risk death for their ideals and cannot be swayed by the lights of Fairfield. If I can convert them, I can convert anyone.
Right. I thought you were the marketing specialist. Or is that hat just for show?
Shh, not so loud. The hat can tell when you're questioning it. The people of Westport don't trust me. How can they? I am the enemy. I am the invader. I cannot help these people achieve salvation until I know what it is they yearn for. You are a third party. You're presumably trustworthy. I need you to act on my behalf.
I mean, I'm also a third party that works for the Earth Director. If they pick that up, you know, that's not great. Pretty convenient how helping them achieve salvation also directly fits your goals.
I say if the situation is serendipitous, so much the better.
Right. Even a go-getter like me needs advice from time to time. Got any?
Perhaps. The kit contains a wide variety of tools, propaganda, equipment, and more than a few confectionaries. Some items may serve as honey, swaying the naysayers to our side. Others are blunt implements, crippling infrastructure to force the refugees toward Fairfield. Slather on a bit of elbow grease and you'll certainly succeed. I'm sure there are kindred spirits in Westport. No one wholly resists Auntie.
All right, fine. I'll head over there and see what I can do.
Excellent. Here's the kit. Advertisement tapes, ambidextrine, assorted stimulants, free samples of Purple Berry Crunch, everything you need to wage war on the undecided mind. With that, I shall mark the locale. Begin with the vigilant Hogarth. Motivate him to depart, and his subjects will trot in file behind him, woolly cow-like. Now, I'm sure you've asked yourself, for a task so involved, shall the reward be worthwhile? Well, wonder no longer. For the completion of this deed, I'm prepared to offer you an exact replica of my one-of-a-kind, limited production, gentle person's Oxonian.
Your hat? Is that... I don't want a replica hat. I want the real thing.
I don't think you understand. The reserve Oxonian is functionally identical to the one I wear. If anything, the replica is likely in better state. I've grown attached to this one and would prefer not to part with it. And really, is anything truly one of a kind? Not from the universal perspective.
Oh, backing down on that, huh? Give me your hat.
Very well. I can see you won't be swayed. You succeed in the conversion of Westport, and I will supply you my limited production gentle person's Oxonian. If I must.
Give me that and into the box and we'll be square.
And consider yourself officially deputized in the war to further innovation and the free market. Be forewarned. I can only guess at the needs of the denizens of Westport. You must engage with them, gauge their situation. Only then can you motivate them adequately.
Before I go, is this town armed? Am I gonna have to shoot my way in?
While I can't say for certain, I strongly suspect not. Westport no longer possesses any strategic value. The Protectorate has no reason to defend a half-sunken town. Still, I would come prepared with anything you think you might require. Paradise Island brims with danger, even if Westport itself seems safe.
Okay, well, if Paradise Island is that dangerous, you should have given me some guns.
Do I look like Officer Carr to you? Guns.
You know, I kinda need those. Don't come crying to me if all the refugees are killed by raptidons on the way here. Bye. Oh, hell yeah. I'll level up. All right, now we get to start the process of catching things up. So that means I have to go 1 and then 1 and 2 and 3. And once these are up to here at 4, then the real fun can begin. But hey, we got lockpick 3, which means I can, in fact, head back to that other building that I was meaning to after we talk to Inez. So let's see. The Saboteur of Paradise. Following Earth Directorate protocols. Okay, no, seek assistance in infiltrating the Vox Relay. Wait, can I still do a little bit of Officer Carr's task? Could I do a little bit of mixing and matching? I mean, at this point, I'm kind of going all in. Now, is Westport actually on the west side? Because, like, we've been on the west side. The Brain Benders of Auntie's Choice. Talk to Vigilant Hogarth. Huh. So Westport is on the east side of the map from us. Okay. That broke my brain for a second.
All done in there? Was hoping we could chat.
Absolutely. What's up?
Hope that little dust up back there didn't put you off. My contract had me caged, and I was glad to get a few licks in during the jailbreak. Got a proposition. Since I'm newly free-ranged, and you're free-ranged yourself, thinking we ought to team up. You're going places. I want to go too. If you help me fix my graft, you'll retain the services of a fully functioning enhanced soldier. Me. Don't matter what you set your mind to, together we'll be unstoppable.
Sure.
And in time, maybe I'll have earned myself the clout to be welcomed back into Auntie's Choice.
You want to go back in? Why in the void would you want to go back to Auntie's Choice?
I can be on my own for a time, but I'd rather it not be permanent. Besides, where else can I turn from nothing to something?
I mean, a lot of things. Didn't you just leave because they refused to let you get treatment?
I did, but I can't expect someone else to foot the bill if there's no guaranteed treatment will work. So I'll take on the risk myself. A go-getter attitude's always rewarded. I get it. You're skeptical. If you got more questions, go on and ask them. You'll not find me hiding anything in the fine print.
It's good, all right. Well, I mean, I believe you, so you have a deal.
Had a feeling you knew a good offer when you seen it. Once I'm in top form, you'll be pleasantly surprised to see what I'm capable of. Just gotta find out how to get there first. Doc Tinsley worked with grafts for some time before she came to Fairfield. Damn fine scientist. Reckon we should visit her lab at the edge of town to see if she's got ideas for us.
This much of a crowd's not likely to keep a low profile. Someone ought to head back to mind the ship.
Sorry, Val. You gotta head back.
Acknowledged.
After you.
At least out of anyone to be sent back, Val wouldn't emotionally care about that. But I do like having my double up on human companions. Alright, let's go see what Dr. Tinsley has for us. Although, first, I want to see what this lockpicking can do for us. Oh. Did I spend all? Oh, wait, I didn't get my perk. Oh, shit. All right. What am I going to go for here? There's a lot of really good options. And obviously some that I can't get just yet. I think it's going to be between these top ones. A fourth slot would be nice. But it also kind of, it almost feels like a waste of a perk. I hate that it's a perk. when you have such a limited set of perk points to begin with. Increased damage with most things. Marksman rifle, pistol, shotguns deal increased damage. While the magazine on one of these is half empty, they gain a bonus critical hit chance. You get an innate critical hit chance with pistols and SMGs. Additionally, critical hits with these weapons automatically reload a small portion of the weapon's magazines. I think this one would be really good in the short term, because I'm using that shotgun pistol right now. Yeah. Shotgun revolver is going pretty ham right now. And I do like my revolvers regardless. Oh, treacherous. You're not made for fighting fairly. Your max health is reduced, but enemies lose track of you quicker, and you deal bonus sneak attack damage. Effects, negative 25% base health, 50% enemy awareness depletion rate, 100% sneak attack damage. I mean, shit. Sure, I'm becoming a glass cannon, but maybe that's fine. Aww, there's no mini game with it. It literally just, you level up and you open stuff up for free. Okay. Thanks for the free mag pick back, I guess. I do imagine that most things... I have to try and figure my way back there. I imagine that most things that are like locked off behind a lockpick door or an engineering door are largely going to be just like, here's some loot. Because if you tied up too much stuff behind locked doors that players might not actually ever be able to get behind, that kind of does suck. It's why I really hate how many things we already have read into that are like, if it's gonna be a quest something or like a boss fight, let me be able to attain those. You want to lock some bits and like a gun behind a locked door? Fine. Right? Okay. That's on me if I want the big reward. I need to level it up. But like quests and stuff? Come on. Alright, we're trying to make my way back over to here because I think that also had the other level 3 lockpick thing. Still a little bummed about not having a mini game. Jesus. Watch out there, Screamer. But I'm also not that bummed. As I've said before, they can get old eventually, depending on how long it takes to get through the minigames. But if it's like the regular lockpicking ones that I'm used to, you know, stuff from like Fallout or Skyrim, where you're like just trying to turn a genuine key lock with the lockpick set, those usually go by pretty quick. It's when they become more like super puzzly jigsaw kind of like puzzles that I don't really like Starfield. Starfield's lockpicking system sucked. It was fun at first, but eventually, oh my god. Like it would legitimately take me 5+ minutes sometimes just to get through some of them. Once you got up to like the harder levels, no. Alright, let's get back to town. Technically, I can just walk back. We're not that far away. Quick save just in case. Who knows what will happen to me? I am a little sad about the non-respawning enemies thing. Because it leads to some moments where there's nothing to shoot. If I want a little bit of action, except for shooting in the air. Pew, 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 pew. Can I stand on barbed wire without taking damage? Wow. The last game I played with barbed wire, instant killed me on the barbed wire, basically. Crazy. Dr. Tinsley, I am back with a whole new friend. Although I guess I should talk to Inez first. Hold on, come over here, Inez. Now that you are in our party, is there anything else we should
appreciate you
talk to you about?
To help, but the arm's itching something fierce. Ready to do away with it. We ought to head to Doc Tinsley's, quickly if we can. Anyhow, was there something you needed, Commander?
Wow, those were very disconnected. Could we discuss some personal matters?
How personal are we talking?
Did you like working under Auntie's choice?
Like ain't the word I'd use, even before I was itching to tear up my contract and set it aflame. Auntie gave me autonomy, gave me the choice to do more than just struggle to survive. They treated me better than my last employers did, and despite recent events, I believe in their mission. We can give folk here in Arcadia a better life.
I mean, the Protectorate does suck. I don't approve of, like, an invasion force, but the Protectorate does suck. Last employers, I thought you were always one of Auntie's.
What? Did you think I was born into it?
People are.
How else do you grow a corporation to this size without doing outside recruiting? Take a look at what most systems offer and what Auntie's choice provides. Do the math. I'm just one of many who welcomed the chance to enlist with open arms.
I mean, I don't really know much about the other systems. All I know about from the Outer Worlds universe is Earth, the Halcyon system, and now the Arcadia system. How many other fucking colony systems exist? Well, is that a good thing? They banned you because of your graft, remember?
Can't blame them for cutting their losses. What they've done for me more than outweighs how I'm feeling now. If I'd been in this position with any other corp, I'd be dead. Now, do I got qualms with Auntie? Sure. But I'll tell you what, when she overthrew those Spacer's Choice bastards in Tau Ceti, my home system, that takeover was the best thing that ever happened to us, even if it took time to see it. But I reckon that's a tale for another day. That all you wanted to discuss, or?
That can be it for now. Let's go get you some help with Dr. Tinsley over here.
Hello again. Was there something you... Oh, Inez! You look, well, like you could use an ice bath and a cup of newly formulated trip teas. Has something happened?
Something has, all right. I ended my contract effective immediately. Now I'm free to prove myself to everyone in Auntie's choice. My way.
Well, that's wonderful news. Or is it? I admit I'm still trying to work through what contracts mean hereabouts. But you do appear to be pleased, so I shall be pleased for you.
Aw. You should mourn, Inez, for she is unemployed. The horror! No, it's good news. Inez is now free to fix her graft. She says you can help.
That is not common knowledge in this town. But since Inez appears to trust you, I suppose I can do the same. Before I began my new illustrious career working with our tame, scarily friends here, I was a researcher in the Enhanced Soldier Division. Oh, I was on the verge of breakthrough when they shut us down. Oh, when I think of the lives I could have reached. But in my current role, I do try to help where I can.
Where my own first aid training can't reach, Doc's got me covered. The graft knocked me on my ass for weeks when I first got it. But she nursed me back to health.
Would if I could have done more.
Alright, well, I can see why Inez trusts you. I don't think anyone else in Auntie's Choice gives a damn.
Despite your insinuation, there are plenty of good folk around here. But perhaps not many with Doc's particular skill set.
I understand your reservation, but I do care deeply for all my patients. Inez has attested to it. And so can Copernicus here, when he is freshly fed. Where was I? Right. I have a lead, Inez. I've identified 2 viable beasts on this island that you may be compatible with. Though it may not be easy to acquire the suitable specimens.
Let her continue.
The first candidate is the skeleton crabble.
Oh, thank God.
It has a rare form of albinism and was last spotted on the western coast by Protectorate scientists, who, unfortunately, went missing. I happened upon an old report of theirs along with a code used to operate their machinery.
Yes!
If their fate is what I suspect, the code may be of use to you.
I heard rumors of the creature myself. Our skeleton sounds a good bit larger than the average crabble. Meaner and smarter, too.
Alright, very good. Thank you. Thank you, Gabe. I was always gonna be sour if I couldn't deal with that damn super crabble or something, or the skeleton crabble. I'd rather not see my own skeleton if I can help it. No, okay, what about the second candidate?
The second candidate is a raptidon matriarch, the only one of her kind on the island as I understand it. She was last spotted in the crags near the Vox Relay.
Deep in protectorate territory. This matriarch sure ain't making it easy for us. She'll be more aggressive and more cunning than her smaller kin.
Okay, well... Any ideas for how to kill this
When
matriarch?
you breach the matriarch's lair, you must rouse her from hibernation. I found pheromones to be quite effective. Inez, I'm certain you know a formula that may suffice.
That I do.
Excellent. It'll be a rather unpleasant wake-up call for the matriarch, so she'll be upon you in moments. I suggest your armaments be at the ready. Then the grafting part is yours.
So is this a choice thing? Do I need both of them, or do I get one and then that one will be the one that we use? Kill the creatures, chop off the parts. Seems straightforward enough.
Yes, though I would recommend a careful surgical removal of the specimens, please. Now,
I
when
can't
you
do that.
acquire one or both of these parts, return here straight away, and we can begin surgery. Law guide you both out there.
Thanks. I'll take help from any and every higher power at this point. Or I guess, let's go hunting, Inez. Okay. Let's go grab the crabble part. Obviously, the matriarch one is a little bit more trouble, but I might be able to cross over to this side past this poison gas area. I have a gas mask that may or may not work. We'll find out. Yeah, sweet. I don't need your science level 2 or 3. I'll just do a side quest that happens to be associated with it. Didn't expect it to be part of the companion stuff, though.
Right. These folk have been dead a while. And that must be the machinery Doc mentioned. Over here, Commander.
Alright, I assume I just put the code in here, or well...
Seems this terminal reroutes power to speakers around the cave. They were using sound to lure the crabbles out. Let's see here.
Oh boy.
Generator's back on. Power up that phonotron, would you? Should cause enough ruckus to make the skeleton come out and play.
And what am I supposed to do? Just stand around and look pretty?
You already do
If
that.
the Commander's keen to share, you can press the button too. Wouldn't want you feeling left out.
Yeah, come on, Niles. Let's go hit the button. Activate the phonotron. The giant speakers machine. That wasn't that bad, really. I guess it sounds like a bunch of raptidons are attacking. Oh boy. Skeleton crabble! Oh my god, that thing's horrific. Oh, fuck, I'm completely out of ammo. Oh no, my companion, she doesn't have an ability. Niles' armor is much improved with Valerie's parts, and Valerie still mostly works. Okay, now what about this? Okay. I need to choose stuff for you. Inez occasionally tosses medicine packs near you. Walking over them automatically uses them, reducing your toxicity buildup or crash duration. Medicine packs break apart on their own or after moderate duration. Surgical strike. Inez's training as a doctor gives her a good understanding of the anatomy of combatants. Inez's accuracy is increased significantly, and she will actively target the enemy's weak spots. Additionally, her weapon shots will periodically stun her target. The stunning the target one's kind of cool. So I also like the sound of her reducing our toxicity buildup But let's do surgical strike, apply. Oh, shit. Oh, there's a lot more crabs. Ah! Oh, Jesus. Oh, that was close. Unfortunately, oh, fuck. Grenade! Unfortunately, Inez can't pick up Niles, and everything is coming after me. Ah, Jesus. The crabble! The skeleton crabble is defeated. But we're not done here.
Looks like a fight.
Reloading! Alright, get up! Oh no. Get the hell up, Inez! It's your first combat mission, you couldn't even survive! Oh! You gotta be kidding me. The one shot is so crazy.
That phonotron was effective. Now we just need the specimen. Mind the pincers. They can be a little feisty even after death.
Okay, well, I don't like the sound of that. Skeleton crabble grafting specimen. A specimen carefully removed from the skeleton crabble. This may be used to fix Inez's graft.
Nice work. Mind bringing it over here so I can take a gander?
I do mind. I'm looting. Hold on. You can see it in a second. All right, here you go.
Muscular reticulation still intact. Cartilaginous integrity mostly sound. A good clean cut. And the pincer's still sharp. Yeah. This'll do just fine. Shame about all the scientists, though. I was hoping this wouldn't be too steep a price.
Well, they were dead anyways. Will you replace the little hand on your back with this pincer, or?
Well, I sure ain't gonna fry up the claw and serve it with tarmac and cheese. This little hand has been poisoning me for a spell, remember? I'm hoping it'll be a salve, as Doc suspects it might be. But seeing it now, I reckon there are some other ways I might use it to my advantage. If you still got some hunting you, that Raptidon matriarch's on the loose. Her den's not far from the Vox Relay up north. Elsewise, we head back to Fairfield and speak to Doc Tinsley.
Well, let's go after the matriarch.
North it is. After you.
All right, let's see if I can cross this bridge without too much worry. I'm gonna assume I shouldn't try to cross the big middle bridge. Whoa, oh jeez. That Raptidon spooked me. Yeah, I think the big middle bridge is where like the war is happening between Auntie's Choice and the remaining Protectorate soldiers.
Again, I look for this Protectorate idiot. Don't know why we bother. Sure shouldn't. He's gone.
I think I was in here before. I don't remember. If I could, I would relieve you from your post, soldier, but oh, nice. Okay, I also just took everything from there, which I didn't mean to do. I was trying to see what was in there. I don't know what I just got. There's no, like, pop-up text on the side that goes, you just picked up this, and 6 of this. Alright, I've just got some materials on me. Did I ever go over to this? I did not. Good thing I double-checked. Got myself a little bit more ammo for the shock machine guns. Do I have 2 of these? I do. And they are the exact same as each other. I might equip one if there's a bunch of robots in this upcoming area. That soldier that was over here is gone. Uh-oh. I've got a feeling he's not gonna make it back. Alright. Let's try out the gas mask. Now, it might not work the way that I'm wanting it to. Which is blocking all damage in general. Oh my god! You've been exposed to Xyranium. As you gain Xyranium exposure, your max toxicity is decreased, reducing your ability to use the medical inhaler without crashing. Visit a doctor in town to have them remove your Xyranium exposure for a fee. Okay? Okay. I wasn't sure if there was any other side effect to that. Maximum Xyranium poisoning is fatal. Got you. Okay. I cannot go on the left bridge, even with the gas mask. Unfortunate. Well, shit. I guess let's head over to the middle bridge. Hold on, I'm seeing if there are any other options here. It seems like this is all flowing out from that little generator or something over there, and then everything else beyond it's fine and healthy. And as I don't think you're getting that part for a while. We'll see. I'll check the bridge out real quick. You know, the whole main quest line right now is more about getting across the bridge, or not the bridge itself, but like getting into the Vox relay. That doesn't necessarily mean I can't make it across the bridge right now. There just might be some side questing involved. Maybe I gotta talk the Protectorate and anti-choice soldiers along through being nice to each other while I go to the other side to fuck things up.